Alright guys, so today I'm doing a tutorial for this pocket that I have in my personal Mark IIA. It has 4S mesh and I love the pocket. The only thing I'll say is that it is strung to the inside. Some of the heads that I've strung to the inside for other people have become pinched. That can be a problem. So that's my disclaimer. Do it at your own discretion or at your own risk, whatever. So first thing I did is I folded the mesh onto the 10 diamond row. Then I went down to the second 10 diamond row and I did a loop on the 5th sidewall down on both sides. I'm not going to go through showing that. That's how you start every pocket. That's what you need to do. So now we'll do the top string. So what we need to do is we're going to start, this is just a String King from their stringing pack. We are going to start from the back, both in. We're going to go through the loop that we left. We need this string to be about 4.5 inches longer than this string. If you're doing it with a spool, then just cut it super long. Don't worry about it. So, just because running out of string. Alright, that's gonna have to do it. I'm sorry that I am stringing with white string. I do not have time to string this twice. Otherwise I would do a darker color. Okay. So now we're going to get to the middle 2 diamonds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are going to go down and back up on the fold of the top of the mesh. Yo, I so hate stringing on camera, as I've said many times. So it should look like that, right? It's going through the top. Hope that makes sense. We're going to pull this fairly tight. We're going to leave maybe about 1/4 or 1/2 inch here. It's just really hard. What I do is I reference my own stick, which was the first one that I did. So we'll go. That looks right to me. Gotta feel it a little bit. It's the hard thing about this kind of top string in terms of replicating it. Ruh-roh. These about even, close enough. In a second. Alright, let's finish this top string. So now we've got our 2 middle diamonds locked in, and we're going to continue to do that 1 diamond at a time, keeping it about even. So we'll go down and up. Again, the mesh fold or bridge or whatever you want to call it at the top is what we're going around. So we're going to do that. Same thing, I got to keep peeping over at mine. That looks about right to me. The other thing is that it will all, once there's the sidewall done, that's going to pull the mesh down, which will pull any additional tension out of the top string. So they're going to get a little bit lower than they are now. That looks good. Trying to keep these diamonds kind of even. So I'm going to go back, do it on the other side. Always have to go back and forth. That's very important. Tinker quiet. Just trying to keep it the same. Everything the same. One side to the other. Tension out. Oh, must be mail time or something. All the dogs in the neighborhood going nuts. Alright, we're rolling. I'm going to check mine for reference. Looks good. And we're going to keep going. Down and up. And it pretty tight. Now we're gonna go in through the back. Pull the tension out as we can. Looks pretty good. Again, all these are gonna sag lower once we string it and once it gets used and all that. Same thing on this side, down and up. Looks about the same. Yikes. Alright. Again, I really hate stringing on camera. This looks so stupid. Alright. So I gotta keep it pointed the same way all the time, I guess. Looking pretty even everywhere. Cool, cool, cool. So now what we're gonna do is we are gonna go down like we were. Alright. Down, just like we were, see? But now this time we're gonna go out the front of the 10th diamond. And then we are going to go in through the plastic on the third hole. And now we're just tying off a top string like we always would. Ideally, I'm going to get 2 loops here. String might not be long enough. We'll see. Alright. Same thing on this side. I'll show you it from the back. We're going down, out the front, in the third hole. Probably I'm gonna have more string on this side, which means I didn't get it exactly even. Whatever. Gotta do the best you can. Cutting on a spool here just probably makes the most sense though. Or again, a single loop. See, a little short there, a little long there. So if you're real serious about it, you can go back and redo it. Which for the purposes of what we're doing, I'm not going to do right now. So that's the top string. It should look like this. It's going to get pulled on like that. And we'll get into the sidewall in just a second. Okay, so we still have that loop start that we did before we put the top string in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go down the next diamond. We are going to skip 1, 2, 3 holes and go in the plastic. Then we're going to go back up a hole from the outside. Okay, we are going to tighten this down as much as we can. Hold it down like this if you can with your fingers. This is a good way to do it. Go back up the diamond, pull it down. Okay, it's like an SI to the inside. Okay, all right, the next thing we're gonna do is the exact same thing. We're going to go down the next diamond, keeping it tight. We are going to skip 3 holes, going in the 4th hole, that down, and then back in that one above it. And when we do this, I'm going to try and show you better here. Right, we've got, I don't know how you can see it, but the one string over another, just like an SI. Alright, we are going to tighten that down as hard as we can. We're going to hold it with our finger there. We're going to go back up the diamond, pull it down. You can get, you can try and get all the diamonds to lay the same way, but that's, you know, do what you need to do. Alright, another one, but we're going to go down the next diamond, we are going to skip 2 holes this time, from the inside of the plastic, from the outside of the plastic. Crank it down. Back up the diamond. Pull it down. Now that's been done on both sides. So if you just did it on the first side, it's a good time to go back to it on the other. You can see the channel forming here. That's great. So now what we're going to do is a little bit of a variation on that, which is we're going to go, instead of going down the next diamond, we're going to go up it, like that, okay? And we are going to skip no side, we're going to skip one sidewall hole, go in from the plastic, out, in from the outside, whatever, let that diamond float up, and crank it down. And now we're going to go down the diamond. So this is basically the exact same thing, except for on the first ones we were starting by going down the diamond and then up to finish the SI. These were going up the diamond to start, down the diamond to finish. As you can see on mine, what it does, well, hopefully you can see, it just flips the way that they're sitting. So the channel knots, I like to have them going that way, and with the going down the diamond and up to finish it. The pocket knots, I like the opposite way. I don't know, it's just how I felt it. All right, so we are gonna continue to do this a few more times in a row. So up, and boom. Tighten it down, let it float. Trying to figure out what the best camera setup is for these. So if you like this one, tell me. I don't know. It's important that we pull down here, get the diamond sitting nice. All right, keep going. Same thing. We're forming our pocket right now. So this is our 3rd one of these in a row. Trying to look at my pocket for reference. Boom, boom, boom. It's important to keep everything tight and pull down like this so that the diamonds are sitting how we want them to. One more before we do anything different. So my hesitation in making a tutorial like this is just is it going to be possible for people to really replicate the pocket? The little details, is it possible to really communicate them well? Does it matter if I do, or if you get it, I don't know. Just, I like this pocket. I've been asked to do a tutorial, and so that's what I'm doing. Okay, so we've done 4 of those up, down SIs, let's call them. Now we are just going to do another. We're going to leave a hole in between this time, so that's skipping 3 to get to here. Right, and then we're gonna go back up 1, so there's just 1 hole left right there. Again, I apologize for the all white, but I don't have time to redo this. I'm just busy, it's the season, whatevs. All right. It's looking awesome, right? So now what we're gonna do is we are going to skip a hole, go from the inside, go from the outside. We've done nothing with any diamonds. We're just creating basically an empty interlock kind of situation. Now we are going to go down 1 more diamond, and we are going to go through this outermost bottom hole. You can go through it once, you can go through it twice. Going through it twice is probably a good move in terms of keeping it tight. Boom, tying overhand. you're done. Alright. And then I'm just going to show you guys how I would do the bottom string on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, there's two big ones in the bottom. I'm going to go up the left one. Now I'm going to go, there's this hole here that's sort of between where I tied my sidewall off and where I just did that. I'm going to go down that one, like that. Get everything to sit nice. Boom. Now what I'm going to do is, on the last 10 diamond row that I used, not the one that I tied off on, not the next one, but the next one in. I'm going to go up that. That looks right. Now I'm going to weave until I get to the same spot on the other side, which as you can see is right here, the third one in. I'm going to go down, and now we're just going to kind of do this all in reverse. I'm going to pull this pretty tight. It stretches, and also we ended up using, I don't know, I think I used 11 diamonds, whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to go around the back and up this one here. Pulling it pretty tight, like, I don't know, that much, like, even like that. That's cool. And I'm gonna go down this bottom one here. Give it an overhand. Not. Should look like that. Alrighty. Boom. Maybe give it up like that. It's a cool pocket. I like it a lot. 4S is really soft. It's going to stretch out a little. Now is, I already stretched the mesh some by pounding it. Now is when I would do that again. Then I put the shooters in. As you can see, I'm not going to go through the shooter tutorial because, like, whatever. As you can see on mine, on the 9 diamond row below the top string, I did the double shooter cord, weaved, and then down 1 9 diamond, the 9 diamond below that, the 9 and 10 there, I did a rolled. Love the shooter setup. Evan Strings turned me on to it. Do what you want. Like always, if you use this, let me know, and let me know what you think. Let me know if you do something different. If the head starts to pinch where we went and switch from one knot to the other, that's a fine place to just do ones or SIs in the same spacing. Be a little baggy your pocket, but it'd be nice. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please, please, please let me know what you think. Thanks.